Hello, good afternoon. The post came at 10:30 this morning. I think I was awake or semi-awake. Excuse me. And yes, this has finally come after 2 weeks. When I was looking for a suitable way of wiring that, yes, we're back to the top box again, the light on my top box. I thought of getting a cheap lead and snipping it off here and using that connector to plug in to my Optimate to power the lights on my thing. And then I got to thinking that's rather a waste, because I can actually do with this extension. Anyway, I ordered it, $13.99 free post. It didn't arrive on the specified estimated time of arrival. Contacted them, no reply. And then I looked at all the negative stuff on the feedback on eBay, and even though they got 98.4, there was quite a bit of negative feedback. So I sent a message, I've just seen your feedback. I hope this isn't yet another incident of people ignoring requests and inquiries. And to be fair to them, they've actually replied and sent it. And I said, if you can send it before Saturday, I won't cancel it. But looking on my PayPal receipt, it says it was sent on the day I ordered it, although that sounds a bit dubious. But to give them the benefit of the doubt, I was just thinking about thefts in the post. Have you been a victim of having stuff stolen in a bloody post? It does happen quite a lot, sadly, in this country. I mean, I've always said that there isn't an unemployment problem in England or Britain. It's the wrong people who are in employment. Thieving bastards and gits and silly little bloody kids that play around all day, you know. Anyway, it's arrived now, and I'll give them positive feedback, because it is a nice item. So yeah, I can use that. It wasn't this long, of course. That's my other Optimate extension which I got. That was $9.99. And this is 8 feet long, whatever that is in metric. 2.5 meters, I think. So I was thinking, if we have a really nice summer this year, should I get my tent out and go to a bike rally? Maybe that big one at Helmsley. I went last time just for a day visit, thinking I might be able to stop overnight just by paying 20 quid, and I didn't need any luggage. You know, just have a few beers, have a walk around the campsite, watch the band, watch the firework display, and then come home Sunday. He said, no, it's £40 or nothing. That's all, £40 for Friday, Saturday, come home Sunday. No, it's £40, you can't stop just one night. Although, since then, they've relaxed the rules a bit, and you can get a one-night ticket for, I think it was half the price, 20 quid. And I thought, should I go? I have to get my tent out and go, just to experience it again. Over 10 years since I went to my last one. Because someone was saying on YouTube about, are you a proper biker? People that go to rallies, they tend to be the hardcore of bikers. You know, is it people who work in an office and then get their Sunday toy out on a Sunday and then drive to work all year round in the posh car for the rest of the year? Are they still bikers? It shouldn't really require any kind of argument anyway. You know, why try and stir trouble up? So yeah, like I said, on that video I did at Helmsley, when I was getting on the bike to set off home, there were a group of drunken lads, about 3 old ones in their 50s and a couple of young ones. And you got a camera? Dickheads, aren't you, then, with cameras? Be sticking it on you. You know, should I go over and say, what? I am rather large, and I'm not averse to smacking people in the nose, although I got me in trouble in the past. I thought to go over and say something. We're all on bikes, so why talk shite? But I just put it down to some knob having too much beer and mouthing off. The other things I've done, pound shop. I've got some little brass hooks in, which I actually asked him to get. They're handy little things. And I've been getting me sewing tin. Yeah, that's a hardcore biker thing, isn't it? A little sewing tin. And I've been stitching this Honda X4 patch. When I had my X4, I joined a German owners club. And I cut the one on the jacket down, where it said Deutschland. And this one said Treffen, which is, in fact, I think Treffen is their name for a rally. You know, ride out to a rally. Oh, Treffen. And it had a Treffen here and a date there, so I cut them off and stitched some silver thread round. It took ages, I'm sure I've done my thumb some damage. I've just seen if there are any guns in there. It's been hurting all week. Where I stabbed myself. Yes, I should get a thimble, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to make a habit of doing any sewing. Let's get that jacket. Ooh. Right, here we are. Yeah, it's very dusty. This is what I was trying to sell a while ago. I even did a video of it, but I had absolutely no response. I'll take a picture of it and put it on the Owners Club website and see what they say. Maybe it's a size. It is a 4XL. So I intend stitching that there, along with the other patches. X4 Owners Club, that's where it said Deutschland. X4 badge. I had that when I had my silver wing, because it's a silver wing. So there we are, I put Honda X4 there, just to even it up. On the back I was going to put this, when I was rooting around in my camping gear upstairs, checking everything was alright. I found that. And we're back to hardcore bikers again, aren't we? It reminds me of that Wild Hogs. You know, I think there's about 4 or 5 company executives and office workers who all have Harleys and they go for a weekend ride. And meet up with this group of real bikers and they end up getting pursued across the area, and there's a big fight at the end, and then when the biker's leader turns up, he actually sides with the executives on the new shiny Harleys, because he says, these are the guys, it's cool. No, not making trouble. Bikers are not meant to be troublemakers, believe it or not. So yeah, I think that looked rather good there. But stitching that by hand, bloody hell, I've done my thumb in just doing that little edge, so I'm not pissing. I might just do each corner like that, and if I do sell it, the new buyer can either snip it off just at each corner and tuck it away, or get his girlfriend to continue it all. So there we are. I still have my X4 jacket. I'd still have my X4 if I had somewhere to put it. Oh no, that's why I got shut of my X4, because it was, yeah, we're being 6'7", the seat's way down here, and to get your leg on the bloody pegs. Oh fine, I had terrible pains in my knees, and also the suspension wasn't up to much. Go down a pothole and just like, there was just a loud clang, and you know, your back got jolted, so I thought, bugger this. Nice bike, but I'll go back to my Super 4. Notice anything different? Can you see the little clock? No, a little clock. When I was on my way home from work one night this week, I was adjusting my cloth because, you know, I wiped my seat down at work and my mirrors, took that in there, set off. And I was stuffing it back in there on the road, and my glove caught my 999 steel clock, and I had it bounce off the tank, hope it hasn't dinged it, and bounce down the bloody road. So I've no clock. Then I realised I had that at home, which the battery had run out. So I took the back off and it was a big 2016. That's a coincidence because it's this year. A big giant button cell one. And I had one because the pound shop sell them as well. Packs of button cell batteries, so I changed it and it's fine. And it's a lot easier to see. I used to have that on my X4 because it was black. You know, with white hands. I thought, oh, as long as the battery holds up, I'm right. Don't need to buy another. So that's saved buying another £10 clock. Right. I just thought I'd test my new extension out. Why not? Well, I was faffing around in the yard. It's still pissing down. So no, I won't be going out filming. But like I said, instead of keeping stum and not doing videos for months like some people do, but it's no problem. You do what you want. Do what the bloody hell you want. Right, now if that was in my tent, what a twerp. Well, as I suspected, by testing my bloody halogen lamp out, which was meant to be for camping, I should have realised the twerp. These Optimates are only rated for milliamps. I think it's called a 900 because it's only 900 milliamps charge, so you can imagine if it's trying to draw power for that bloody thing, of course it's blown the fuse. And it has done. So I'll have to go to the car shop now. 2 o'clock is only open till 4. And you're having a car accessory shop nearby. I've just been, they had 2 amp and 5 amp, and that's the most powerful fuse they do. So presumably the one that's blown, that 1.6 supplied with the optimizer, must be the rating 1.6. And this might not be very wise, but because I want that extension to be functional and usable, that's why I spent all that bloody money getting the extensions. And it's going to have to be done. And I thought, well, logically, if this fails again, if it blows again, then I'll just cut the bloody fuse off. I can't see it doing any damage not having a fuse, but like I said, 5 amp should do the job. Right, try again. I'll test it on the optimizer to see if it is getting a current through. Yep, 4.930. So I'm in my tent at midnight, want to have a piss. So I'll plug that in. And there we are, good. So 5 amps has done it, excellent. It's over 2.5 times the rating of the old fuse. I didn't finish my story last week, did I? Because I was distracted by that cat. What I said was, my old seat got thrown away and replaced with this, £45 off eBay from either Poland or Germany. And this one's full of cat claw marks now, that's why I threw the other one away. Little swines. So if you own cats, expect to have holes in your seat. And on a final note, I forgot to say that you can tell that this is a quality item because it actually says lock points, and inside, instead of being smooth like the cheap nasty ones are, it's got two little indentations, and of course they're for your appliance to grip. The cheap nasty ones, like these which I got, they're just smooth, and you put something in and it'll just work loose, or if it's on a bike it'll just vibrate loose. It feels tight, but if there's no little things at the side, no, that's what it needs to grip. I only got these because look at that, aren't they lovely? Little blue illuminations. They could light your tent. You could use that as a night light actually. Plug it in at night in a tent. It'll just be a nice blue light. Although it'll probably attract it'll attract all the bloody midges. You'll be bitten to death. Enough, you little bastards. Yeah, that's tight. What else have I found? Yeah, as for going to the toilet in the middle of the night, I forgot I had this. That was amongst my electric stuff. Little handheld torch, quite bright. Plenty of watts, but it's got a magnet on. So there we are, that'd be ideal for getting up in the middle of the night for a pee. Never again, I'll never drink again. That's in it. Stuff I got years ago. I only went camping about half a dozen times before the novelty sort of wore off. You know, if it were a good bunch of mates, fair enough, but getting pissed every night and then feeling it rather wobbly when you're meant to be going on a ride out the day after, or even coming home, it can be a bit dicey. I was thinking about this stuff I got. When I showed you this last week, I thought, as it's wide insulation tape, once I've cleaned my fork legs, should I wrap my fork legs in this stuff? You could just get a sticker, but I thought, well, if this is proper insulation tape, it should stick like the proverbial. So I might stick a section on the front of the forks and maybe a smaller section on the side, just see if it does stick. Just for protection from the weather, basically. So that's another little job. Final point I made, it's always wise to check fuses on the back of a white piece of paper like that, you can see them better. It's obvious really, isn't it, but I should have pointed that out. Right, so there we are. That's another load of drivel this week. We're all on summer, fed up with all this rain. Bye for now.